Hello, new friends.
Hello out there in the world. This
In
is normal.
YouTube land.
Wait for it to be really awkward for a while.
It certainly is. So anyway, I'm Nick.
I'm Sarah.
And we are...
A couple of
I
weirdos.
thought the name was just going to come to us.
Do we have our own sub-name within Life of Mansfield? Because that is the name of the channel. Welcome to my channel.
What was that
I
accent?
don't know.
We've been dating for
Almost 3.5.
almost 3.5 years.
We don't know when you'll see this video.
Oh yeah, so between 3.5 to 4 years.
3.5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Depends on how long it takes for me to get this going. I can do it. I'm gonna follow your lead.
No, you go first.
No, you go first.
The only way to figure out who goes first is rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, but how are we doing this?
Good question. I say...
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I hate
'Cause
shoot.
I hate that too. I never
Shoot is
did that.
stupid.
So rock, paper, scissors. On scissors, you
Go.
hold out
Your scissors.
Okay, nice try there.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, so does that mean...
Oh.
You go first, I'm too nervous.
How much do I go into it? Is it?
That's it.
We are in the Pacific Northwest,
Portland.
Portland, and we love it.
And we love each other.
And that's what's really important here.
Yes.
Speaking of our love,
Do we have a story?
How on earth did we meet?
Mhm.
So that's how I got to the Goodfoot. How did you get to the Goodfoot?
How I got to the Goodfoot. Well,
We are...
this is a test. Testing.
That was a test.
It is recording.
I think my hair needs some work. But we wouldn't have known. if we
Nice
didn't have the
try.
hair.
You tried to get me, iPad.
Big jokester here.
Great.
Hi. Welcome back.
Welcome. Here. Welcome.
Round 16.
Welcome to Portland. Welcome to our home. Welcome, friends. Welcome, everyone.
Almost everyone.
Almost everyone. Except for the people that are jerks.
But you are not welcome.
Evil people in the world. Okay, well here we are again. Day 2 of trying to record our love story. We're looking at the red and it's showing us that it's recording.
We were yesterday too.
It better be recording.
Yeah. Long story short, we did this several times yesterday and
Yes.
it didn't work.
It did not record even though it said it was.
They recorded something.
It got a lot of great outtakes, but then when we were actually telling the story, it recorded none of it. So
what story are we telling today?
we are telling the story of how we met. How did you get
How
to
did
the
you
good?
get to
How
the
did you
Goodfoot?
get to the Goodfoot? How did you get to the Goodfoot? Here's a fun thing. If anyone out there is watching this that has been to the Goodfoot and you have any fun stories that you would like to share about the Goodfoot, or maybe you met someone special at the Goodfoot, we would love to hear about it. So you can tell us in the comments. We love good stories. We love telling stories and we love hearing great stories.
Yeah,
So
we do.
we're just hoping that this actually records.
So we can
this
get the
time.
story out this time. We started with a really long version,
Mhm.
and then we did a short version because the long version didn't record, and then the short version didn't record, so we did an even shorter version, and that didn't record. So today,
So
we're
this
doing
is-
another shortish version.
This is take number 4. Hey, I'm checking. It's still recording.
It says it. I see
It
it.
says it right there.
I see it.
Yep.
I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I moved here in 2019. 26 years old, moved here. I came to Portland in 2018 for my cousin's wedding. Staring at me.
I can help it.
After the reception, we went to the Goodfoot. We walked there from the reception, and it was pretty late at that point. I don't dance normally, and I was dancing that night, and alcohol might have had a factor in that. And a million things could have happened differently to take us to a different spot, or just called it a night early, or, you know, just altered the plan, and none of this would be here today. So that's the short and dirty on how I got to the Goodfoot. How did you get to the Goodfoot?
I am now 35. We met when I was 32. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Moved up to Portland kind of on a fluke. How did I get to the Goodfoot?
That's the question.
That is the question. Where was I beginning my story? In 2018.
That was the day of.
So the day of, my friend Erica came from Los Angeles to visit me for my birthday. That day we spent all day exploring Portland. That was also the same week that I had moved back to Portland. So we were really tired and we took a nap in the evening, and we woke up at 10 p.m. saying, hey, let's hit the town.
Knowing her, that's not normal. If she's asleep at 5 for a nap, the night is over. You're done. Not wake up at 10 and let's go out. That doesn't happen.
Woke up, had some mac and cheese, left around 11:30. We went to one place and we waited in line, and Erica was like, no, I'm not feeling it. Even though we were next in line, she was like, let's get out of here. Let's try that one place that someone mentioned to us earlier in the day that we ran into on the street. Random thing. A lot of things all had to fall in place perfectly for us to meet, which is pretty crazy to think through all the little details of everything that had to go right. Left that place, we went to the Goodfoot. I actually had been there before, except I didn't remember the name of the place, so I never would have found it on my own. We had a silly little challenge going between the two of us to meet some boys.
Kiss them, grab their butt.
More points if they grab your butt. Tell them that they're sexy and be told that you're sexy by the other person. So
She
that was
completed.
I completed the challenge.
Yes,
We'll say.
spoiler.
Spoiler. I completed the challenge without even trying to. It kind of just happened.
Cocky.
No.
I didn't even try.
No, because I wasn't doing those things to
know it.
like.
You forgot there was
just-
even a challenge going on
I
until
did.
later. So.
I did. We show up at the Goodfoot, don't see any cute guys. We're like, okay, we're just gonna dance and have fun. And then from across the room, a little bit later, I see a really cute face. Dancing, having a good time, and his smile.
It was the bow tie.
It was the bow tie. His smile got me. I just felt confident. I was not drunk. I had only had one drink. So
I was.
He was drunk. Responsibly, of course.
Oh, open bar at a wedding and oops.
So I walk over to him on the dance floor and I ask if there's a wedding going on because a lot of people were dressed up.
I thought she was just being nice because I thought she was way out of my league. So I was like, yeah, there's a wedding going on. Didn't really think much of it. And also, I wasn't necessarily looking. You know, I'm from Wichita, Kansas. That's where I was living at the time. And I'm not out on the prowl in a random city. You know, that's just not who I am. So apparently,
like I
that-
was.
Yeah, actually, you kind of said you weren't before. You were just trying to have a good night. You're kind
Wait, so
of.
that sounds like I lied to you.
No, you were telling me that you were kind of swearing off men for a little bit, and I.
Oh
kind
no,
of
I was.
Yeah.
I moved back to Portland and I said no guys for a year, no dating. I got distracted the last time I was in Portland. I didn't want to get distracted again, so I was like, I don't want to date anyone.
And then that very weekend.
And then that very weekend,
Oops.
he ruined that plan, dang it. Boy, am I glad that he did.
Yeah, me too.
So we started talking and dancing. It
And
was
then
just a few minutes, and then all of a sudden he disappeared.
pulled a magic trick.
And yeah, he was gone, and I was like, okay, cool. He's not into it, whatever. No big deal. So we just kept dancing and having fun. Then you showed up again,
Yeah, I did.
and I was just like, I'm gonna keep talking to him.
That's my signature move. Just kidding. I had something to do. It was very important, I'm sure. But I'm pretty sure it was because I was trying to help my cousins who were the bride and groom, and I was making sure that they had a great night. Really? Yes. Sorry.
It seems like you're feeding us.
No. No, I'm definitely not.
Okay, it says it's still recording.
It does. So let's keep on trucking.
Should we stop it and then?
Probably.
Oh yeah,
Probably a good idea.
Let's do that. Just we don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
Who knows how much it's actually recorded?
It's working.
We're doing good so far.
We're doing amazing.
As long as it keeps recording and that it actually recorded the last bit.
It appears that it did.
I need a tissue.
Okay. Bye. You're still on the video.
I can't get out.
Oh. Hi, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm back. Here
Welcome back.
Thank you. Didn't know you were down here, Nathan.
Hi. How did you get? Oh, that's right. We already did that. What happened after the Goodfoot?
We haven't finished the story.
No, we haven't. I just made it back.
Yeah, you came back.
Just came back.
Because you disappeared. And
I did.
He came back to the dance floor, and I just was feeling confident. I just went back up to him, and we started talking. He threw a little boa around my neck.
A little red one.
Yes, we still have that boa.
It was like a prop at the wedding. Short story, right?
We knew that we weren't really looking for anything serious. Well, okay, that's not right. You started talking and dancing.
Yeah,
and then
dancing.
what happened?
I kind of voiced to her that I'm not from here and I'm only here visiting, kind of setting the expectations of like, hey, I don't know, you know, where this might go. I don't want to be leading you on to think that I live here. And you still talk to me, which is great. I told her how old I was and she still talked to me, which was great.
I figured he was just a youngster, being 6 years younger than me, just in town, having a good time.
No. I mean, I was having a great time, but that kind of thing is not something that I do.
I didn't think much of it at all because I was like, oh, we're just gonna have a fun night.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I don't know if you ever tried to talk to somebody at a club, but it's very difficult. She kept getting closer and closer and whispering in my ear, and like she was like grabbing my face and like talking and like my ear, and then I was like, well, I'm pretty sure these are signs. I'm not very good at this, but pretty sure these are signs to kiss me. So I just went for it.
I was definitely sending the signals, but I liked that he wasn't over eager about it. He was taking his time figuring out, are these the signals to kiss her? They definitely were.
Yeah, I figured it out. My brother came down to try and find me because I just kind of, I didn't really care about the party anymore that I was with. I was a little occupied. Everyone was like, where's Nick? And then he sees me just making out with Sarah. He goes back up to everybody and he's like, he's downstairs smooching with some girl. Everyone was like, what? That's not what Nick does. And it was that night and for the rest of my life. We made out until Goodfoot closed.
How'd you get my number?
Oh. Goodness, that was an important detail. Take note. This is a really good tip.
It is a good one.
Made this up on the fly, but I told her that she was beautiful. I didn't make that part up. That part is real. I told her she's beautiful, and she says that I don't hear that very often, and I thought that was baloney. So I said, I would tell you every day that you're beautiful if you'd like. And she said, I'd like that. And I said, well, let me text you. Let me get your phone number. I got her phone number. I texted it. I said, hey, beautiful. So I knew it was a real phone number. It had all the right digits. From that point on, I didn't miss a day. I haven't missed a day. I've called her beautiful every single day, whether that's in text when we weren't living together or in person. And you're beautiful. Yeah. Then we went to get pizza right afterward. Closed that place down. And then we went to Hotcakes. 24-hour pancake house here in Portland.
We ordered a milkshake, but then they told us that they're out of ice cream, so we didn't have a milkshake, but that was okay because we talked the night away there. We talked there until 5:30 in the morning, and it was really hard to leave each other, but we did. We actually hung out the next couple days while he was still in town.
You met my parents.
Met his parents, because why not? If I'm gonna see if this is anything, might as well just get it all out there right then and there. We talked about what we wanted.
Our expectations.
Before he left, and we both kind of felt like, well, we don't want to be talking with anyone else. Let's see if this is anything. And I wasn't quite ready to make it boyfriend-girlfriend official because we just met. But we talked on the phone and Skyped, FaceTime, whatever you want to call it, that whole month, and he came to visit Portland a month after that.
You're trailing off.
Yeah.
I came to visit a month after. We were kind of saving the whole relationship thing. We wanted to meet each other again. We hadn't told each other I love you yet, except for I did on accident at the end of the Skype call. But I meant it at that point. I just wanted to tell her in person. And one day I picked her up from work and I told her that I love her and she loves me. And that was pretty great to hear.
Yeah.
Because you never know, you know? I mean, you're pretty sure.
As soon as he stepped off the plane, I knew that I wanted to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
And
we made it Facebook official.
yeah,
that
we did.
day.
That very evening.
And then I went to Wichita for Halloween. We met in August. He came out a month later again to Portland. And then I went to Wichita for Halloween. And then we knew at that point that we wanted to be together in the same place.
I wanted to move here. I was not about to let her move to Wichita, Kansas. Nothing against Wichita, it's just Portland's better.
After Christmas, we drove all his stuff out here.
We loaded up my car, drove the long journey across the country in the winter with my sports car. Got here January 1st. And the rest is history. We're still doing it. I'm still loving it.
We're still here. We're still loving each other.
We're thriving. We've got a little puppy now, if you can't hear him.
Yep.
Throughout this whole video of his little pitter-patters.
Bring over the cuteness. The cute baby. Oh, big boy. So this is our baby.
Oh God.
He hates being videotaped and he knows something's up.
He's got some crumbs on his face.
Oh, you're so cute.
He just had a treat.
And this is our little family.
Yeah.
We've had him for about a year. Almost a year now. And you're a little over a year old. And there's so much happiness and love here in this family. We never thought we could have a love like this. We didn't know if we deserved it or if it existed.
Did we mention he doesn't like to be on camera?
So much love and happiness. So much more to come. We really appreciate you guys listening to our story. I'm sorry if we don't seem too enthusiastic about it this time because it's the fourth time
We really are.
it.
We love each other so much. We love this story. That's what we want to tell people.
We want to give people hope that love is out there.
Yeah. Especially when you're not looking for it.
Yeah.
Love doesn't stop for nobody.
One of my favorite quotes actually is from the movie Dan in Real Life. Plan to be surprised.
Love you.
I love you, baby. So that's our story. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with us.
Bye.
You'll see lots more of Nathan and all of us soon. Oh!
Is that himself?
Maybe he's seeing himself in the mirror. He's also got things to say. So I don't think he's seeing me in the mirror. It's just me. It's mommy in the mirror.
This is mommy.
Yes, it's me. Hi, big boy. Hi, big boy. Bye. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Bye.
Hold very still. And scene.
Is anyone wearing a Portland shirt? Do we know where we're from?
I can't see this. It's Portland.
We were recording now.
Do some practice.
It sounds like we're recording now.
We're just practicing. Because also, I have a really important
What?
So, exactly. I need to work on projecting.
Just match my voice.
Okay.
My volume level.
I don't want to do that.
What's going on with your Christmas mug?
You know, it's just a new.
From
Christmas
William Sonoma,
mug.
not a sponsor.
Wasn't it pottery there? Oh my gosh, you're right. I should have known. You are right every single time.
I don't know how I can do this without cursing.
That's okay. We are allowed to say.
Are we?
We just have to bleep it out. Tell us about your mug.
There's animals on it. The most important ones, tigers and bears, and then there's a fox.
For our friend Ramona.
Yeah, and
And a trash panda for Ben. I feel like since the pandemic, it's been really hard to make eye contact with
I'm looking down a lot.
anyone. I'm looking away off into the distance of you. There's some more for you.
Let's do it again, but with a I love you.
Just sounds weird. I can't say
Oh, I
it
almost made me
with.
throw up just because you said it at the exact same time. Same tone.
Of course we did. What was that little? What was that do? What was that do that you do? Can you do that again for us? We'll make sure to get it in slow motion.
I'm sure you got a lot.
Give us slow motion.
I can't.
You know what helps with that?
Stupid yoga.
Amazing
It's not stupid.
Yoga.
I just don't want to do it.
Yoga always helps your back. It's been a long time since I've put myself on camera. The first time I tried this, what year was that? 20?
And this is the first time I've been on camera. I guess I was on the news twice.
That doesn't sound like a good
I
thing.
was like interviewed once, as a child going down a snowy hill and I kept falling. Did my mom ever tell you about that?
I think so.
They were
I
playing
feel like I
the,
need to.
playing like the wipeout music.
Whoa,
Get
why
some of
did I get the jitters though? 2018.
12.
It was just before we met
Uh-huh.
that I started making videos. You can actually see my original video, the only one that I ever posted.
It was a good one though.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. We're gonna have a hard time being serious, but that's okay because who needs to be serious? Life is serious enough. Are you feeling gassy? Because I'm feeling extra gassy. Okay, just
I pooped before this.
I did.
Let some rip during the video. That should be fun for the viewers.
That would be fun for you guys, I think.
Got a hair like floating around my face. Doing something.
Is there a spider there?
I'm not sleeping. So many inside jokes.
A lot of inside jokes, which I hope you guys will enjoy and maybe learn.
No one enjoys inside jokes when they're outside the door.
If we start spending some good time together, maybe you'll start to learn the stories of the inside jokes. I don't know. I'm trying to do this for reals this time where I actually stick around and I actually make videos. And I don't just make videos and delete them by accident.
It was once.
Or make a whole video and just never post it.
It was once.
Should I make sure that it's still recording? There's gonna
See what
be
happens
so
when you
many
don't make it.
outtakes.
Sounds good.
I black out a lot when I'm talking. That's the thing.
Okay, go for it.
That's why we have video that we can edit and piece together so you're not just seeing us staring off into space
And it looks like
for
one
half the time.
very well put together video that had almost no issues.
Yeah. We didn't have any outtakes. There's not already like 20 minutes recorded.
Yeah, there is. My name's Nick.
You reminded me of Nick from New Girl. He just kind of like shoots
Busy.
things out there. I'm Nick! It's just weird, like knowing, like I'm looking at somebody right now and that feels awkward.
You're looking at it.
Because right now I am, but later when someone clicks
looking at it.
play and is looking at this video, then I'm looking at you, and that's weird just knowing, because we've been in a pandemic where we don't make eye contact with people anymore. Welcome to 2022. Eye contact is not a thing. It is now considered a threat.
How did you get to the Goodfoot?
Oh god. I didn't know I was gonna be the one struggling. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Please wait.
Technical difficulties.
So her.
Yeah, okay, well here's the thing is I wasn't even living. Okay, wait.
Whoa. You guys are dating a zombie. Oh, whoa.
He brought me back to life, guys.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I can do this, I promise.
I don't think we need to get the whole story.
We're not gonna get the whole
go
story. Should I make sure it's still recording?
Yeah, do that.
It's been a long time.
Do you want to ever try live streaming?
Maybe, but wait, can you have some? Can I have Disney?
I'm sure you can have. I'm sure you can have products. Not a sponsor. I think do you have to say that?
Not a sponsor.
We're doing it. We're covering all the bases. I may or may not have learned that phrase from Good Mythical Morning because they actually have all those products on their show, but they don't pay all of it. But still, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Or that.
Just a quick.
Nothing in this episode is a sponsor of anything.
We're not
except
being
for
sponsored.
We're sponsoring love.
Always knew that the love of my life was out there somewhere. Just needed to find him.
Who knew he was in Tornado Land?
I never would have looked in Kansas. I never would have gone there. So the universe knew that we have to put these people somewhere else because I'll never go to where there are tornadoes. Yep. Drink that water, Nathan. Are you done?
I guarantee that's on the video.
Oh yeah, you can definitely hear that. I left Los Angeles. I left words. I left my brain in Los Angeles.
Wow. Holy.
No one could ever see all that it took for me to get words out of my mouth.
And we came to visit, and while we were landing in the airplane, my brother and I looked at each other and we were like, let's think of this as a place we might want to move one day. And sure enough, long story short, we did.
We did. Sweet, let's go.
It's such a beautiful story.